Okay, so hello YouTubers, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever I said previously. This is my new daily. I have an Aprilia Scarabeo 200E, I think the title is. Yeah, 200 IE, 2015 model. That's also a 2015 model, which I don't want to ride every day. You can see that's pretty spotless, that one. I love it. I can't see myself getting rid of it. So for my daily, I've picked up this little bad boy. Pretty good little bike. I'm going to take it for a ride and give you some commentary. I've done nothing to it other than mounted the quad lock mirror mount. We'll see how we go. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a talk about it. So obviously I've got a lockbox here for my helmet, and if I part turn the key, this pops open. There's your fuel. There's enough space there for a helmet. I've got a chain to secure it. Aprilia gives you this little toolkit, which is pretty good. Not much in it. Pretty good, yeah. I'd like to shave some of the seat. I don't know if I'm capable of doing. I probably have to take it to an upholsterer. Yeah, there you go. That's locked in. Yeah, very cushiony, and I sit pretty high on it. But someone's put bar ends on it. I don't know if they're standard or not. Mirrors I already told you about, don't really like. Acceleration's a bit iffy. I'd like to put color back in that. If anyone knows how to get that black other than by painting it, I'd like to do that. So this is the Aprilia, yeah, it's a 2015 model 200. Right, so the first thing I hate are the mirrors. They're too beneath me, and adjusting them, I don't really get enough of an angle. I'd like them to be pushed forward more, so I'm not actually looking down. So that's the first thing I don't like about it. I'm very high, I feel, but also vulnerable, as in I feel more protected on the Harley because I guess my legs are holding onto the tank and stuff. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't have this space, I felt safer, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. Definitely need some sort of volume. I have ordered a slip-on exhaust. Just the cheap one. Look at this guy, he's trying to turn right and he's not allowed to. Can't turn right here! Can't turn right! Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot, sign's in front of him. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, I've ordered a slip-on exhaust. Oh wow, they knocked those down pretty quick. Just a cheap one from AliExpress or something. I don't really care. Just want to see what it goes like. What kind of volume I can get on it. I'm not looking for a performance pack or anything. Yeah. So somehow it says 160 in here. I fucking doubt it'll make 100. But anyway, what else is on here? We've got our clock, our mileage. I think that's odometer, just whatever you've currently done. That might be another one. Battery 14.3. I don't know, it's a charge. 27. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a temperature. I don't know. So the battery is there. You can lift up those two bits of plastic and the battery sits in there, from what I've been told. Not much else to it. I don't know what this is, Eco or Sport, Economy or Sport. No one's going to fucking have this in Economy. You need all the power you can get. But let's go for a bit of a ride, because what's interesting is I think there's a bit of a flat spot when I first take off. So I'll see if I can record that for you. Alrighty, so to start this bike, what you need to do is to have the ignition on. And some motorcycles do the same thing. So you got to pull the clutch, pull the brake. That's the front, that's the rear. Pull it. Your starter motor's just under there. Starter button, sorry. And it kicks over pretty good. You do need to let this one warm up. Let it idle for about 2 minutes or so, and it's fine. Yeah, it runs the way it should be. Let's put the stand up. So just push down on it, So because there's no real gearing on this, it's always on. So even though it's on the stand, if I rev it, you see the wheel moves. So that's quite interesting. The sound is terrible. Like I said, there's a bolt just there, so I'll undo that and I'll be able to slip it on. 16-inch wheels, so it looks pretty good. I don't mind the color scheme. Indicators, I don't really care. All that stuff is kind of where it's supposed to be. I'd like to shave some of that off when I sit on it, and I'll show you in a sec. It comes off a bit, yeah, a bit high. Look at these kids, loving life. I wish I was like that. It's actually comfy. I'm going over these bumps here. It damn feels good, man. It feels really like agile, you know, like, you know, you can dance around on it, you know. It's pretty good. I'm gonna try and just do a U-turn here and then hit the throttle full power, and we'll see. This is pretty flat. I have gone up a hill on it and it kind of struggles, but I want you to watch this and see what happens. So here I am, full throttle, and see how it kind of bogs down, yeah? See, nothing, and then all of a sudden the power kicks in. When I say power, I'm being generous, yeah? All right, I'm gonna do another run. I'm gonna put the stopwatch on the phone, and what we'll do is we'll see if we can measure how fast it goes, 0 to 100. Yeah, let's correct that. I don't know if it's gonna get from here to there, 0 to 100. So I'm gonna go 0 to 60. Here's my stopwatch. I'll hit it, I'll take off, and we'll roughly see how fast it takes us to get to 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah, ready, and go. 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds thereabouts, yeah? Yeah, not bad. Interesting. So this is me sitting on the bike. Even with the wheel down, that's how I feel. I think that's too high. I'd prefer to have it slightly lower than that. That's for the second person. So yeah, very vulnerable here. Maybe because I am used to the Harley, I so want to sit so far back, but there's that notch in the seat, you know, that distinguishes between you and your passenger. I could swear I can move back a little bit more. I don't know exactly where my feet are. I'm bringing them as far forward as I can. I almost feel like I want to do it there. I did want to buy a 300, and the bike I was after was a Honda Forza, but you're paying 2-3 times the amount. This has only got 8,000 kilometers on it, so that's pretty low, man. I've worked out, sorry it's a bit windy, I hope you can hear me. I've worked out that the quickest way to get off the mark, like I just did now to jump in traffic, is to feed it a bit, that first little nudge, back off slightly, and then go again, yeah? It's a bit like those who have high-powered vehicles, like in my old days. On and off slightly, and it takes off pretty good, man. It makes a good jump in traffic. I haven't bothered filtering with it. I don't really have the urge to, but obviously I can if I need to. I might filter on the Harley, and that's obviously a way bigger machine than what this is. But anyway, thank you for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, obviously, if you're new to this channel. What mods will this bike have? Practically nothing. I don't know what else it needs. I have booked it in for a full service, so my mechanic will do that for me. Self-cancelling, I've got to, sorry, it's not self-cancelling indicator, so I've got to remember to do that. But yeah, when the exhaust comes in, I'll definitely be making a video for that and a comparison. I think I want to tint this. It's irrelevant to me because I look over the top of it anyway, so I think I'm going to tint that just for looks, really, no other reason.